What is going on, guys? It's your boy the Gamer123 over here, back with another video. Basically, as you saw from the title, in today's video I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna quite talk about a few things. I'm not planning to keep the video too long, but until I begin, make sure to go down below and give me a thumbs up, make it blue, subscribe, press the subscribe button below, and also if you can, feel free to comment down below. But for some reason YouTube disables my comments. I don't know what the hell is going on, but they just disable it and you guys can't comment. I don't know why that happens, but it's very annoying. It's been happening quite recently with pretty much my recent videos. It's weird, and I can't really figure out a way to find out why that happens. And it's annoying, but maybe it won't happen with this one. If it will, I guess I don't know. Maybe because I enable some things, some settings when I like upload the video on YouTube. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like see about that. But anyways, moving on. So the reason why I'm doing this video, guys, it's simply because as I kind of said in my latest video, this one, I kind of ran out of games. I simply don't know what else to play. I have one more game in mind. One more. Wait, it's kind of dirty. But yeah, you guys can see me fine. I have one more game in mind, and that game is Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oh yeah. Why that? Because, well, it's pretty much, as you guys might know as well, one of the longest games and also coolest games out there today, these days, so that's what I have in mind, and then, I'm just gonna play that for the rest of my life until beating it, of course. But the thing is, after that, after I'll be done with, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, after all main missions, side missions, pretty much after I'll be done with that too, there will pretty much be nothing else to do in that one too. After that, what are we going to do? Because the thing is, if no more games will come out, well then, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. Because I don't have my list anymore, it's gone, no more games on the list. As I kind of said this in that video too. So yeah, we have a bit of a problem. I could either start playing more indie horror games for you guys in the future after I'm a pretty much be done with Witcher as well. I really want to play that game. I don't care how long it is, how many missions it has. I don't care about anything, considering that could potentially be by my last game that I ever play. Because the thing is, you could expect that. You could, because I don't know, like it's vital, it's something, it's inevitable, it's something that needs to happen. I've been playing way too many games recently. Just until doing this video, I played 3 more indie horror games just to reach 520. It's not such a big deal. Now, okay, when strangers hear this, they'll be like, oh, bro, you can't basically finish 520 games. Like, that is not even possible. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking about this too. It's not really 520. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's not. But the thing is, I said this before. Most of the games that I finished are indie horror games. I played a lot of them from Game Jolt and itch.io. Most of them were early versions, demos, so things like that. Not full versions. And the gameplay length was like 10 to 20 minutes, kind of short. But that don't matter, okay? Those are still games. I played them. I finished them. So I guess, but you can't really take those out away from the picture. No, you can't. Those are still games. So those are still countable. You can still count those games. But yeah, maybe there are not really 520. Maybe I don't know. There are a few difficulties, problems with one of the games that I played. Maybe with the indie horror games, one of them. So maybe there aren't really 520. Okay, fine. Maybe you got me there. But the thing is, there are pretty much 500 games almost that I did play and finish. But well, in the end, if you think about it, there kind of are 520, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's always. That's simply what I do all the time. I finish a game, I just put it on the list so that I know that I beat it. It's that simple. And like, if all of them are there, obviously there are 520. Nothing shocking about that. But anyways, now that I reached this, there won't be any more games. I mean, of course, there are more games out there online, but the thing is, they're not. I mean, I don't like them. You know, they're not on my. Uh, not that they're not on my whatever. They're not my type. You know, for an example, racing games. I don't know. Like racing games are. I can't say I don't really like them. I like them a little bit, but not that much. I'm not a big fan of racing games, guys. I know there's a lot of cool racing games out there: Grid, Forza Horizon, Need for Speed. A lot of great franchises, a lot of great series. But I don't know. I can't say such a big fan of racing games because I'm not. If I say that I am, I'd be lying. So I don't know. You know, it's kind of a messed up situation. You know, of course, I'll have Witcher now. I'll play that game for the rest of my life, you know, for a long time because, as you guys know, it's a long game. I'll play Witcher. I'll play World of Warcraft, Fortnite, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, a few more FIFA 2008 matches, a few more Wrestling 2K20 matches as well. What I have in my PC here and there, a few Payday 2 heists, yes. But I wonder how much I can, you know, last like that, you know. And then, you know, rest of my time I just chill outside, navigate on the internet, on the PC and on the phone. And when I say chill outside, I mean in my garden because we actually can't go out because of what's going on out there. So it's going to be pretty tough. I don't know how much I'll be able to resist like that. Literally um, last night I tried to don't let old Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, and Battlefield games, right? I usually try to download the first games, you know, from the series. Didn't go quite according to plan because, as you guys know, the old Call of Duty games, well, they're not really. I mean, the way they are made, the gameplay, the soldiers, the combat, man. I'm not even gonna comment on that. I remember I remember trying once to play the first Call of Duty games. Guys, I remember playing the first, then United Offensive, and then the second. Guys, you don't want to know. Like the combat in Call of Duty in the first games. If you're not careful 1 second, you're dead. Literally, I'm not even lying. If you're not careful 1 second, you are dead. Like the soldier gets you. The enemies. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna lie. And then when I saw that, like I was playing 2002, 2003 games in 2020, I thought about it and I was like, yo, why am I actually doing this? You know, I have better games out there to play. But that was back when I still had games to play. I tried to get them again last night. Didn't quite work according to plan. I tried to run the first Call of Duty game today, and what do you know? It did not work. So, it sucked. I just gave up on it. Literally, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to play. But I don't know if today or tomorrow I'm just gonna read anything that I need to read about The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, see trailers, gameplay, whatever things, and then I'm just gonna download it. And guys, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, until finishing it. I'm planning to do everything in it. I don't care how much it's going to take. I just have to think like that's going to be the game that I'm gonna be stuck with. Well, for I don't know for how much, until maybe new games appear. Now the thing is, there's also something that I'm very pissed about. There are games out there, right, that, well, they may not even be available on File List, but they're still available somewhere else. You can like download them, not necessarily from File List. You can get them from like another website. That's exactly what I tried to do literally a few days ago with Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So basically the game wasn't on File List, so I was like trying to like, you know what, let's go on a different website and let's see if I can actually download this from somewhere else, not necessarily File List. I think I've done the biggest mistake of my life trying to do this. Now the thing is, it was my first time trying this out. Usually, if I play a game, I usually get it from File List. No other website. Just File List. If you don't know about File List, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. That's the #1 website where you can get games from with you to rent. So you guys go and check that one out. Anyways, so I tried to get Mirror's Edge Catalyst from a different website. Everything worked out perfectly well. I downloaded it, I installed it, I added the crack, and basically the game worked. You know, it did work. No problems. No, I got into the game, played it for 2 days, 3, I don't know. Now, sometimes it had a few how can you call them? It just freezed. The game literally freezed for about, I think it certainly was 1 minute, 2 minutes. So I just had to like sit like that without doing anything. And I was like, bro, what is this? You know? So I was like, maybe if I would have gotten the game from File List, maybe that would have not happened. I don't know. You never know. But basically, the game is not available on File List. That's the unfortunate thing about this, right? So I had to play the game with these freezes, and it kind of got on my fucking mind. I was starting to piss. I was starting to be very pissed. Yeah. And basically, what I do, right? I reached the last part, and I reached literally where I had to go up against Kruger. I don't know if you played the game, you probably know what I'm talking about. And there were basically those two guys, those two enemies that you had to defeat, that you have to fight. Guys, like Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I don't know, like I kind of raged at that last part because the combat. I tried to like dodge their attacks for as much as I could. Things didn't go according to plan. Of course they did not. But I'm literally not gonna make the same mistakes that I did. It was for the first time, so I guess it's okay when you think about it. But I'm gonna do it like this from now on. If one game that I want to play, it's not available on File List, let it go, right? Let it go. Because I'm not usually that type of a guy that likes to buy games. I don't buy games. I never did. I mean, I don't think I ever bought a game. Nah, I don't know. I don't think I did. I'm not that type of a guy. I don't buy games. I don't like to buy games. I don't think I will ever buy games. I will buy games if I buy a PS4 in the future. Only that. But not in a different case. No, because I'm not that type of a guy. I don't like to buy games. If I can like see them free, available out there, if they're available out there on File List, fine, I'll get them from there. If they're not, well then I'm not gonna make the same mistake all over again. If they're not available on File List, fuck them. Let them go. Yeah. So that's what happened. And at that end of the game, I was literally a few minutes close, and I literally would have beaten the game, but I got stuck at that part, at those two fucking enemies. Like they fucking beat me a few times, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm done. Yeah, so I'm never gonna make the same mistake again to get games not from File List. Because if they're not on File List, fuck them. So anyways, enough about that. But the thing is, I don't know what else there is to say. So in the future, I could just end up being very bored, and I could end up being very bored, yeah, and not knowing what else to do. I could just make more YouTube videos for you guys, more gaming content, right? Because that's pretty much what's going on YouTube nowadays. Everybody games, everybody plays a lot of games. Yeah, they stream either on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, Mixer, everywhere. So I could return in the future with more gaming content, indie horror games, maybe a few more parts for Minecraft. I don't know. Anything is possible. Maybe World of Warcraft. Whatever is my PC, I could give it a shot and do more YouTube videos for you guys and for myself. Because for the moment, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. So either that, or I don't know. I'm just gonna play what I have for don't know how much. And that's pretty much going to be my life from now on. I think I'm playing Fortnite because this is pretty much what I play, kinda each and every day. Kinda, not necessarily every day, but almost every day because, well, it just got to me. I started liking the game a lot, and now I'm just very hyped for it. Yeah, I can't wait tomorrow because I heard they'll add new challenges and also the week 9 challenges. I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll have a lot of challenges to do and a lot of levels. So I'm very excited. For the moment, I'm level 161. So obviously, it's going to be very cool. So yeah, it's kind of it kind of sucks, like it sucks, because I never really experienced this. There was always a time when I knew what I was gonna play, in the future. But now, guys, I don't know. Like I looked at a lot of videos out there on YouTube at old games, new games, a lot of games, and I I was like looking, and at the same time I was like, you know what? I mean, not that you know what. I was looking, and then I realized, bro, this I played, this I played, that I played, this I played, that I played. Guys, like, what do you want? I kind of played all there is to play that I liked, of course. That my type of games that I liked, I played. Yes. What I did not like, obviously, I did not play because they're not my type. Also, the franchise of Borderlands, guys. No, no harsh comments about Borderlands. Whoever likes it, fine, play it. No, nothing to say about that. But what I don't like about Borderlands, well, this won't be a surprise though. Check out the graphics in Borderlands. Tell me who even likes the graphics in Borderlands. That's the single thing that I don't like about Borderlands. The graphics, guys. OMG. Nah, I just can't. Like, I just can't get over the fact about the graphics. The graphics ruined all the Borderlands game. I'm not even lying. Like, I played Tales from the Borderlands, the season 1 with the 5 episodes. That was pretty cool, but I just can't play Borderlands 1, 2, 3. I just can't. Why? Because of the fucking graphics. The graphics ruin all 3 games. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't want to say any bad things about the game. Like, if it weren't for the graphics, sure, I would have played all 3 games. But the graphics is the unfortunate thing about all 3 Borderlands game. I'm sorry, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on this. Like, I don't know. There might be people out there who also like the graphics of Borderlands. I don't know how they could like that. Like, it's so fucking animated. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Even like Fortnite has better graphics than Borderlands, and even Fortnite is very animated as well. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't play Borderlands. I can't. I remember playing it once. It happened once on the PS3, I think, and then once on the PC. But nah, guys, I just can't. I can't play it, and it's simply because of the graphics. All 3 games, even the one that came out literally at the end of 2019. When did it even come out? I think then. The 3rd game in the franchise, I just can't. And I told you why. It's unfortunate. Would have been more games to play, but I just can't. I had a few more games lately that I wanted to check out. Alan Wake and Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. The new games, of course. Now, I gave up on Alan Wake simply because I played it before, and well, the gameplay kind of messes up the game as well, because I remember what I have to do in that game. There's that fucking thing with the flashlight that you have to do. The lights. There's that thing with the flashlight that you need to do. You're playing with Alan, and if you don't aim the flashlight at the enemy fast, because you gotta be fast, in 1 second you're dead. So that's kind of what messes up the game. I remember that's pretty much what I did not like about the game. I remember playing it before. I didn't play it for too much though. Just, I don't know, for a few hours, I guess, in a day. I don't know if I played it for more than 1 day. Probably that did not happen. So I tried getting it again, literally, I think it was a few days ago, but nah, I decided that it's not worth it. Usually if I rage at a game before, I try again to get it again after a few years again, after a few years pass, obviously. But then I remember, you know what? Hold on. I remember playing this before. I raged. I looked at a few more gameplays on YouTube. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, homie. I'm good. And then it came to Star Wars Battlefront. Well, same problem. Same problem here as well. I looked on file list, and the only thing that I could find on file list, guys, was Star Wars Battlefront 2. Only the second game. I know. And that one is like 60 or 70 something gigabytes. And I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Is it that big? And that one is from 2019. I know it looks a lot better. It's a lot better than all Star Wars Battlefronts games. But guys, I'm good. I'm actually good. Like, I played way too many games, and I don't know why I'm still trying. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt has to be my last game. Not for the rest of my life, obviously, but for a period of time until new games come out. I don't know what else is going to come out. I'd love to see Resident Evil 3 come out on finalists as well. If that were to happen, that certainly would be sick. Also, another game. I am also very upset about. Oh wait, what happened? F9. No, actually, I'm not gonna press F9 because that would turn off the video. I'm sorry. We're not on full screen anymore. It's fine. Don't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm also very upset about Life is Strange 2. Why? Because don't get me wrong. I played first episode, second episode, and the other 3 episodes. They're not available on file list. Yeah, that's a big disappointment. And me not being the type of guy who likes to buy games, I'm not. I don't know if I will ever be. Of course, if I have a PS4, then I would become one. But that's the biggest disappointment ever. I played Life is Strange 2, first episode, second episode, and I left it at that. It's very unfortunate, when you think about it. I played only 2 episodes, and the season has 5 episodes, obviously, because that's how many episodes all of them had, and it's very sad when you think about it. Only 2 episodes out of 5. It's very, very sad. So I'd love to see, Resident Evil 3, more episodes for Life is Strange 2 come out on file list. There's a lot of games that could come out on file list. I'm also very upset because they did not thought about releasing these 2 games that I'm about to tell you right now. These 2 games, I'm like so upset because I did not play, and they're like so good, and when I think like I did not play them, I just become so upset. The 2 games are The Last of Us and Beyond Two Souls. Oh yes, sir. These 2 games, when I think about them, I'm like, ugh, how did I not play them? I do have a PS3. I do have one, but it don't work anymore. It doesn't work at all anymore. It doesn't, and it's sad. Now the thing is, what's very pissing about this, what kind of pisses me off a lot about this, is the fact that barely after I purchased the PS3, when it also worked, because now it doesn't work at all anymore, I remember trying to get Last of Us for the PS3 from file list, because that's where I get my games from. PS3, PC as well, don't matter. And I remember getting it, putting it on a HDD external, and guys, it did not even work. I'm not even lying. I am not lying. The game did not work. The PS3 sees the game, but I just can't run it. I can't run it, and that that pissed me off a lot. And I used to give it a shot again on the PS3 lately. Literally a few months ago, at the end of 2019, I think it was. Then or at the beginning of 2020. I don't really recall when it happened. This happened, obviously, of course, when the PS3 still worked. Now it doesn't work at all anymore. I tried getting, Last of Us again for the PS3. Did not work. Put it on the HDD external, nothing. And the same thing happened with Beyond Two Souls as well. So how can you not be pissed? And of course, you all would be something like, bro, why don't you buy the games? If you buy them, they'll 100% work. Yeah, I know. I told you, if I'm gonna get a PS4 Pro in the future, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's obviously, yeah, that's that's simply what I'm gonna do. You guys know that. So anyways, I don't know what else I could tell you guys. Oh, so like I said, in the future, I'm either return on YouTube with indie horror games or what I have in my PC, or I could finally, yeah, begin to play bigger series for you guys. And when I say bigger series, I mean Fear, Half-Life 2. I don't even know what else. There's a lot of them. I'm not gonna tell them all right now. Now the reason why I'm not recording longer videos, I mean like series, longer videos, longer games, simply because even though I have my own room right now, fucking hair. Even though I have my own room right now, there are still moments where my parents are home, my grandma is home. My grandma is home, all the time. But I mean, especially my parents. So there are still moments where, of course, there's my door is literally right there, right there. So, and basically, I forget to mention that, guys, I'm doing a video right now. Please, simply don't enter my room. I don't always announce this, but the the funny thing is when I don't announce it, something has to happen. You know what I mean. So it still happens when I have my own room. So you know how fucking pissing that is. And the thing is, especially when they're both home, I have no chance to do a video. No chance at all. Something has to go down. Something has to happen. So that is pretty much the reason, why I did not thought about starting, longer games, longer series, simply because of this. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if you have your own room, because if you're living with everybody in your house, it's still not good. So what you should do if you want to start up big in YouTube, buy your own house, stay alone, and go for it. Begin doing YouTube videos, gaming content videos. Yes. Anyways, guys, I mean that would certainly be what you need to do if you wanna succeed. Yeah. That's about it. I think. I really don't know what else to say. I actually told you what I could do in the future. I'm gonna either return on YouTube to do more indie horror games for you guys, or simply what else I have in my PC. Fortnite, not Fortnite because nah, it moves way too bad. Maybe World of Warcraft, maybe a few more custom stories from Nisha, more indie horror games. We'll see about that as well. Or if I don't record, I'm just gonna play, a few matches for 2K20, a few matches for FIFA 2008. What I have in my PC. But that will happen while I play Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and also after. So yeah. And if I won't be returning to do those things, I'm just gonna return to begin new series, longer games. But I think in the future when I'm be done with Witcher 3 Wild Hunt as well, everything in that game. I mean, when I'm gonna be done with everything in that game too, I could potentially make a return on YouTube to play more indie horror games, more mods from Nisha, more Minecraft, World of Warcraft. We'll see what else will be available then. But for now, guys, I'm off. I'm gonna go. There's really nothing else to do, nothing else to say. Yeah. So I don't know. Hope you guys are having a great time. Hope you stay safe out there. Remember to make that like video blue. Thumbs up, please, everybody. Subscribe down below. The button is literally down below. You can't miss it. Also, if you can comment, feel free to do it. If you can't, I'm gonna have to check on that. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. And I don't know I don't know when I'm gonna see you again. Don't know. Probably won't be doing any more YouTube videos for quite a while now again, because well, I'm gonna just start playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and nothing else will pretty much go down, because nothing else can actually go down anymore, because no more games. Yeah. So as you saw from the title, when you clicked on this video, we did talk. Don't know how long it is, probably 20-30 minutes. Fuck it. So we talked. There's really nothing else to say. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you still have a great day. And I'm gonna see you. Well, I don't know when. I can't say like, I'm gonna do more videos in the next 2-3 months. I don't know. I can't predict the future. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you in the future. Stay safe. Take it easy. Bye bye.